What's up, Docs Daily? It's me, Detroit Lenny, here, joined with Tony George on a Tuesday. You know how the drill works on a Tuesday. Tony and I will go over some MLB. We got an NHL playoff, Stanley Cup playoff game, playoff game one for you tonight. As always, Tony will tell us what to look out for coming up this week and everything like that. Tony's one of the only cappers I know that's betting UFL and winning at it. I want to be clear at that. And CFL's right around the corner, which I'm excited about because I always want to get into the UFL, but there's not enough time. I don't know how you do it. I really don't, because there's so much.
The thing about the UFL is there's limited teams. It's not like the NFL.
That's true.
I got 32 teams I got to worry about.
Right.
It's easier. We're 11-5 this year in the UFL, so there's not a lot of picks, but and we're unbeaten with top picks. We only had two of them. We hit a game of the year here 2 weeks ago. Easy winner, won by 8 points over the spread, and then we had another easy totals play as well. I think we're going to have a 6-unit totals play. It's only Wednesday, so
right.
The thing about the UFL is you worry about as you circle one early is a lot like the WNBA. Not a lot of people bet it. So when they do get a moderate supply of action, the odds makers panic. They bump the line up 3 points one way or the other. They make big line adjustments.
Big adjustments.
Overreact. Like the NFL where it's heavily bet and, there's not substantial line swings. There can be in the UFL. So we're watching that, but yeah, we've been dialed in on that. Also, the PGA, we've swept the last 2 weeks. Our top 10 pick last week, Ricky Fowler, never made the cut.
Yeah.
Oh my God! But that's like the worst.
That's a big swing and a miss. It is what it is. That's a
big swing and a miss. I should be wearing a hat. I had my old lady cut my hair. I didn't tell her I wanted bangs that looked like Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber, but she ran with it anyway.
So the last time you got your haircut when you were on a show and without a hat, and you called yourself Potsy from Happy Days.
Yeah.
And now it's Jim Carrey from what again?
Yeah, look at the dome. I think it's not receding. It's just
keep thinking. Looks like you're thinking a lot right there when you're handicapping right there.
You could put an aircraft carrier in this area right here. I'm concerned. Yeah. But nonetheless,
the light ain't right there. There's a glare.
I'm gonna have to get some sort of filter if I continue to let it. My wife's a hairdresser, so I haven't paid for a haircut.
It's funny, folks. Yeah.
I haven't paid for a haircut in 35 years, but I'm about ready to start.
Tony's about the long game. When he met his wife, he knew he's going to need haircuts the rest of his life.
That's right.
Cooks for him. You know what I mean? It's like, play the long game.
No kidding.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, the UFL, the playoffs are this week. There's 4 teams in the playoffs. There's only 3 games left. They'll have the playoffs this weekend, and then their Super Bowl the week after.
Yeah.
So we'll have probably a singled out. I might have both games with a 6 and a 2-unit play. I'm going to look and see. But you handicap the same things.
Yeah.
I mean, you really do as the NFL. The quarterback play is so questionable at times that it makes it a little bit tough. The ones we've lost this year, the quarterback play was just horrific in those losses. But, 11-5 is a damn good record. We're looking forward to that. Now, this weekend in the PGA, this is the Memorial. Now, the top 10s will be up tomorrow. But the Memorial, for those of you that don't follow PGA, and you're leaving money on the table if you don't, this is Jack Nicklaus's tournament up in Ohio. It's a signature event, which means $20 million purse. So $3.6 million goes to the winner. And this is like the Players' Championship down at TPC Sawgrass. That even though it's not a major, this is one that every golfer wants on his resume because you get to shake Jack Nicklaus's hand coming off the 18th tee on Sunday, and Jack's not getting any younger. But nonetheless, it's a huge tournament. Every big name is in it. one of the strongest fields in golf. You know, got the U.S. Open right around the corner here, but nonetheless, this will be a good tournament to bet. We'll have picks out on Thursday. So FYI. And
I remember you talking about that Memorial last week because a lot of people, you said some golfers sat out last tournament.
Right.
To get preparing themselves because it's such a big purse this weekend at the Memorial. So I'll be looking forward to that video for sure.
I'll be sending you some pics this week.
I like it. I like you. Keep it coming, baby. I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. Listen, this one, that Tony Harnstein killed us. That pick did kill us. We'll get him back. Sly says he needs a grandma's farm pick from you, Tony.
Okay. Well, let's get back to Hartenstein.
Oh, God.
How are you 7'1" and somehow allow somebody to block a dunk? We had him over 8.5 points. It had been 7.5 that entire series, and we had ridden it 2 straight times. We had a 7 unit on the very same prop on Tuesday, and I came back. I knew they were going to raise it up. It opened at 7 at 150. So odds makers did react to a weak line. Then it went to 8.5, and I said, you know, at minus 105, plus 105, whatever it was, I go, that's a game of the year pick because he's going to have a big day. Their role players needed to step up in order to win the game. Well, they didn't, and San Antonio beat them. But then he missed like 2 4-footers, you know, all in the fourth quarter. We're sitting at 7. And he had that dunk, and he took 2 dribbles. I go, here we go. I had 2 dimes. I had 1
basket.
I had 2 dimes on it, dude.
And so I'm like, sitting there just refresh. Because I was at a kid thing. Yeah.
That was a painful. We took a step back on that card. We had Harper over, which I almost made a 7 unit and left the Hartenstein alone. So I've ridden it long enough, but we had Harper over on points and rebounds, which was the winner on the same card. But that doesn't make a difference. The big play lost, and I don't know about a grandma's farm bet, but how about Dad's backyard? Give me Vegas plus 130 to win the Stanley Cup.
Oof. Somebody said this here. Derek said this. He took the Knicks and Vegas both to win their series for plus money. I mean, I'll tell you what, Vegas scares me. I'll be at a watch party at a certain person's house Saturday for Game 3. Let me guess, I know this person, don't I? You do know this person, and I'll bring my own cup. I'll say that. Okay, I know right where it's at. Nobody. I won't use your cup. But
that's one of the best views in Vegas off that patio too.
That's where I'll be all Saturday from probably about noon to. Well, I get done with Doc's deal. I'll get done with my stuff here by about 11:30. Noon. I'll be to his house by 12:30, quarter to 1.
I didn't see.
I'll be in the pool at 1 o'clock.
I didn't see the Kentucky Derby pick from the party there, but I did see the St. Patty's Day pick where you were wearing a kilt.
Damn right, I have a kilt.
He sent it to me, and I'm like, he goes, Lenny's here, and I go, are you kidding me right now? Yeah. No. Oh, I saved the pick. I have it. Oh, I'm going to use it for ammunition later.
I wear it
shit like that, I bought it. Use it against you down the road.
I bought it at some kind of Renaissance festival or something we went to in Vegas, and my wife said, and I'm like, man, I'm buy kilt, you know. And I had a couple of those tall beverages they serve there, butter beer or whatever the hell it's called. I had a few of those, and I was like, I'm gonna buy a kilt, blah blah blah. And she left me unattended. That's kind of her fault. Yep. And I bought an authentic, handmade from Ireland, whatever kilt for a couple $100. I got this belt too. It's got this belt, but I'm telling you, I bought some.
I saw it. It's a spectacle. That
I wear it once a year.
If you ever F with me, I'll throw that on Twitter.
I know. I think I've thrown it on Twitter a couple times. I have no shame. That's the thing about me. I have no shame in my game.
This is the same guy that called Detroit Tigers to win the AL Central here.
We're not done.
Would you trust this man?
A lot of baseball left. A lot of baseball left.
Yeah. That's true. Hey,
and that's a horrible division.
There's not a lot of NHL left. We've got to play tonight in this game before play the best way to bet it. But Carolina minus 155, Vegas plus 130. Are you impressed with this lineup? Now, I know the numbers for Carolina are eyebrow raising. Ottawa, Philly, Montreal. Now, that's not a murderer's row.
No, it's pretty easy path. It's pretty easy path, and that's okay.
Utah, Anaheim, Colorado, a little tougher path. Vegas has allowed 2.2 goals per game. Mitch Marner leads the entire NHL in postseason points. And you're plus 130. And by the way, Vegas this year, 2-0 against Carolina by a combined score of 10-4. FYI, I'm sneaking in the dog. Yes, it's a little bit of a homer pick. Little bit.
Oh, I should have put my Vegas hat on. I got a Knights hat.
I got one too, but I didn't want to wear it today. But nonetheless, I think it's going to be a great series. I think I saw a thing over at Vegas Insider, I think, where it's in how many games, and the vast majority of people think it's going to be a 7-game series. And I would tend to agree. I think it's going to go 7 games.
I think it could. I think it could go long. I kind of hope it does because I like both these teams and I like the way they play hockey. If Vegas can get to a point where they're playing fast and loose in their game, I don't know, Carolina can hang. But if Carolina gets a chance to play their game, Carolina will suffocate them. But Vegas scares the hell out of me. They really do.
They're wild cards, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, and you just can't bet. I don't want to bet against a team that's that kind of swag to them and momentum. Yeah. And Carolina, if you're gonna, I know how I would bet Carolina if I was gonna bet Carolina. If I liked Vegas, I was gonna bet Vegas. I said this on a video earlier today. I still don't know what I would do on a 7-game set in this series. Today at 10:15 my time. I don't know, man, because Carolina might come out there and we might just be like, wow, they were really good.
Marner,
Vegas might shock the world.
Stone, Eichel, you're talking guys with Vegas has a pedigree. They have a lot of experience. They know how to play with their back against the wall. Hart's done real well. He's had a couple of faux pas, but other than that, 2.2 goals per game in the postseason allowed. And with that offense that they have, that they should not be a 130 underdog. And as we talked about,
they should, yeah.
I jumped on your Docs Daily Saturday with you and Griff, and I put on there, again, there should be no team laying 150 or more in any fight. Money line. I don't care World Series, what game it is. Ace on the hill and their shittiest pitcher on the other side of the coin, and the other team struggles against left-handed starters and all that. You can do all the check marks, but nobody's here by accident, and Vegas is not going to go quietly in the night. And we'll see what Carolina can do. They have not had the world's greatest postseason record in the past, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. I think all the pressure in the world's on Carolina.
Absolutely.
All of it.
All of it.
And I think even more because they're at home.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like you're supposed to win at home. This is a game that Carolina should win. Flat out. I don't know if the draw play is the way to go in these games. I think whoever wins is going to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So take that for whatever it's worth in a bag of chips. Vegas scares the shit out of me, though. They really do. Not going to lie. Even Sly says, not going to lie. Vegas scares me, too. And
yeah, I think they're dangerous. And that coach, what are they, 5 losses since he been with them? 4 losses. He's 20-5 or 20-4.
Something's working.
So Torts is doing a good job there on the bench, rotating the right guys in, getting the blue line's been playing well. I mean, they're a handful.
Carter Hart's by the way, they got good goaltending now. I mean, they had great goaltending against Colorado. I don't know how. Like the Colorado series is what really. I was not a believer of them. I was surprised they got past the Ducks. I really thought the Ducks were going to beat them.
Yeah,
in a 6-7 game series. I didn't think they held a snowball's chance in hell against Colorado, and then they swept them.
I mean,
so now
look, it's a pizza money bet. Dad's backyard, not grandma's farm, but plus 130, good number there. Bet it to go 7 games. I bet it does. I haven't really jumped into the NBA for tomorrow yet, but what a job by the Spurs, and you wonder if the way the Knicks just beat the dog piss out of everybody down the stretch. I mean, my gosh, that is going to be. I mean, it would have been great even if Oklahoma City would have played them, but you know. And I talked about that on the last free play video in the NBA that I did, that I gave away for free the night that I gave away a prop the night I lost, and it won. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander over on his assist when the 8-unit loss pisses me. I'm still pissed.
But bitter, just a bit.
But I'll tell you, I said it all year long. Oklahoma City could beat the dog piss out of anybody by double digits in the NBA if they wanted to, anywhere, any place, any time, except the one team that owned them all year long was San Antonio. And that was the big pause. I said, why I won't lay 3.5 at home. It looks too easy. It just looks too freaking easy.
Yeah, right.
You know, and I know a lot of guys had big moves on that. On the website I saw the next day, I understand it. You know, I mean, but you know, you get into anytime you have a game 7, anything can happen.
Anytime.
That levels the playing field. Any game 7 should be a pick 'em on the spread and minus 110s on the money line.
I'll tell you what, the Knicks Spurs is just like VGK Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina just walked their way to the final.
Yep.
The Knicks kind of walked their way to the final.
Yep.
The Spurs remind me of or the Knicks remind me of Vegas. They didn't, Spurs had to fight their way there.
The Spurs are the stronger team.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Look who they had to be. I mean, you beat the best team in basketball convincingly to get here. And the Knicks, okay, Cleveland, Philadelphia, who's hit and miss at best. And I know the numbers are impressive, the average margin of victory. Yeah. I mean, all this, that, and the other. I mean, you look, it's going to be interesting. There's a lot of things that you can point to, just like the NHL, the shot differential in that series heavily favors Carolina. Right. And there's other things here that heavily favor the New York Knicks, but the playing field is so level, it's hard to it's really hard to figure out. I don't know if I'm even going to have a play on the game tomorrow.
Yeah, I already got one on a
props. I will, but
I don't know if I don't know. A lot of moves in the NFL too yesterday. I don't know if I paid attention.
Wow.
The New York Football Giants over 9 wins. Calm down, Daniel. Listen, Tony's going to be doing some video too, coming down the pipe with some totals. Win totals. Yeah.
I know there was a call for it behind the scenes.
Yep.
From management that we start to get some NFL content, and I need to break down the schedule on each individual team before I put out season win totals. And bear in mind, there's an asterisk when you put out season win totals this early. Somebody, let's just say Dak Prescott blows out a knee in fall camp.
Yeah.
There's always a major injury or two in fall camp that knocks out a superstar for the year. So if you got money early, that means you're going to have to pull up your big boy pants and go hedge it when one of their key player. It'd be like Jared Goff going down with a broken collarbone, and he's going to be out.
Don't put it in the universe.
I'm just saying anything happen. Mahomes didn't heal, or he tweaked it. He's not going to play till week 8.
Yeah.
Coming off that knee injury, anything can happen. But we're going to put these out here probably by Friday, and we'll have you 3 or 4 NFL season win total best bets. I'm still kind of looking at some of the schedules, and Daniel getting real excited about the Giants right now because Harbaugh's in town.
Oh, yeah.
They got all kinds of internal turmoil there. What do you have?
Boy. They signed
Dart endorsed Trump or something. I'm not getting into politics. I don't give a shit what side
right.
on.
And your running back has already, I think he's got mental problems.
Yeah.
He's a little out there. He ain't right in the head. And I don't think more blows to the head are going to help him. And now they just signed 3 of the oldest wide receivers in the league.
Yeah.
Patriots get A.J. Brown.
Miles goes to L.A.
Yeah, Myles Garrett goes to the Rams, and now I'm hearing talk. I mean, it's Twitter. You take it with a grain of salt, but I'm seeing people talk about the Rams trying to pull Aaron Donald out of retirement now for one more run at it. And listen, I more power to the Rams. I mean, you ain't got, I saw that they haven't had a first round pick in 8 years.
Yeah.
And they won a Super Bowl. Let's try and do it again, and they won't have one. Well, they won't have one next year and following year. So it'll be like an 8-year span, something crazy, and it's working for them. Okay. I mean, whatever it seems to be, or at least they're going to make a run for it.
Sean McVay.
He's a gambler, man.
Sean McVay is a top 3 coach in the NFL. A couple years ago, they left him for dead. They got the playoffs. 2 years ago, they left for dead. They got the playoffs. They got right down to the nitty-gritty last year. Stafford is still a good quarterback. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. He's still a great quarterback. He's still got his moxie. He's got one of the best arms in the NFL. If not, I'm telling you, the guy, I know he's like Brett Favre. He's spear chucker, but he's better than Favre. But he does have those games where he has a pick 6 or he throws up 3 picks. He's a riverboat gambler type guy, but he's surrounded by weapons. They got a good 1-2 punch at running back. They got the best defensive player in the league now. Their defense was pretty decent besides that anyway. I think they're the odds-on favorite in the NFC to get there this year. There's going to be somebody sneak up in there. There always is. I tell you, you and I are going to attend this year for contest weekend at the Circa. It's usually the last week in August. There's always a roundtable discussion with 3 or 4 of the greatest minds when it comes to NFL prognosticating. Drew Desnick's on that panel, Mike Palm, who vice president of Circa Sports, and that. Anyway, the last 3 years in a row I went that, they brought up a team, and I said, what? Last year they all said Seattle. They tell you these guys are
sharp
smarter than I am. And I know all of them personally. Well, one of them I didn't last year, but I met him afterwards, and I said, God dang, dude, I want to pick your brain. Right. But nonetheless, there'll be somebody that they're going to bring up. I'll bring it up on my video right after that weekend and say this is a team to look out for. But last year, all 3 of them in unison go Seattle Seahawks. That's a team. I'm sitting there go, Darnold?
Yeah, right, Sam Darnold?
That'd be like them saying the Chargers going. I go, what's Herbert ever done? I go, what's Darnold ever done?
Who's their quarterback?
What's Darnold ever done besides take a big shit on the 50-yard line in a playoff game?
It is good times down there for sure. I love contest week. I just love going down. I love Circa. I'm not trying to plug it. I ain't paid by them in any way, shape, or form, but I never had a bad time down there. I'm booking a suite.
Okay. At the El Cortez. I love the El Cortez, baby. That is a gym down there, man.
Yeah, it's good.
I can walk out the side door and be right on East Fremont, step right over to my favorite haunt, the Griffin.
Hey, not a bad spot. Not a bad spot.
Love the
Not a
Griffin.
bad spot. Love
Yeah.
that spot. I love that side of Fremont, to be honest with you, way more than I love the other side.
Well, locals,
You know.
we know the deal.
Yeah, we know what's going
See
on.
the shit show.
Yeah, you want to
It's
see
up
people
there.
flying over you on a
Yeah.
zip line. You want to see all the this, that, or whatever, and the
You want
guy
to
that
see the
twists
local
himself
shit.
and some
You wanna
airbrush
see
and shit.
You want
Right.
to see the local shit show, though. You
Go
to
the other side of Vegas Boulevard.
That's right.
Yeah, for walking across the street.
Some
Seriously.
hidden gems over, and of course, our buddy Guy, the Atomic Liquor.
Wow, he'll know right where to go.
Oh yeah,
right where to go. A lot of stuff happening in the NFL. But this is a great segue into MLB. Scott says the Royals win again tonight versus the Reds. Tony will be on cloud 9.
boy.
And Daniel said the Reds will kill the Royals today. And we're just getting into MLB sold out show.
Okay, here's what I said. If you're not watching my free play videos, which you should be,
you absolutely should.
But June, I've been doing this 34 years. This is the best free tip, the best free play everybody watching this right now is going to get all week long. The month of June, I've been doing this 34 years. This is the month of contrarian picks. If you're not making contrarian picks this month, you're out of your frickin' mind. Yesterday was a good example. What in the F are the Detroit Tigers doing putting up 9 runs on the road and winning that game? Kansas City, or 10 runs. Kansas City, 9 runs in that game against the Reds. Chase Burns, are you kidding me right now on the hill for the Reds? I'm just saying. Mondays, especially, unless you're a complete degenerate, stay the hell away from Major League Baseball games on Mondays because the most insane results happen. But that being said, teams that have established an identity and are rolling along, and you start checking the boxes of, conventional handicapping, pitcher ERA, bullpen ERA, what's his whip, what's the ground out rate, how do the other team hit left and right-handed pitchers, on base percentage, slugging percentage. When all those things checks mark add up on one side, you got to look the other way. Things reverse themselves in June. You keep your volume low. If I have 3 picks in the month of June, it'll be a miracle in terms of anything over 4 units.
Okay.
You have to be careful.
Yeah.
This is the month where crazy shit happens. It does every year. You get up in the morning and you look at the box score, me late at night in my case, because I'm looking at it till 11 o'clock Central and up at 5 a.m. Central, starting in on the next day's card because you're 0-0 every morning, no matter what happened before. But there's a lot of head scratchers. So you have to figure, I have a head scratching free play pickup right now.
Right.
I said, here's what it should be. Here's where it's going to end up. And there's a lot of that in the month of June. So just tread lightly.
Tread lightly, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, I fell right down that hole yesterday. With games like the Reds, the Rays.
I had the Reds run line for a 3-unit premium play.
I thought the easiest, and you know what? Afterwards, I totally it's like I have my amnesia. Like everything you just said about Mondays, I was like, oh yeah, yesterday. Oh shit, yeah, yesterday was a Monday. Like God bless it, Lenny. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I went down the hole with games I lost yesterday. The White Sox. That was plus money though. I thought they could take the Twins. I lost the Reds on the run line. I lost the Rays on the run line. I was good on totals. I had the Rockies over because it was Kyle Freeland day. Kyle Freeland, folks, people try to catch him. He's the worst pitcher in baseball.
Yep.
That's starting rotation. I'm just saying this, okay? Numbers, right? He's got like over a 7 ERA, and it's not inflated. And it is what it is. He's got 1 win on the year, whatever, right? But he's pitched, no matter what happens, 8 runs, 4 runs, 17 runs, they leave him out there for 5 freaking innings.
Yeah.
And because I caught myself 2 starts ago of him, And I'm like, oh, he's gonna like get destroyed, and they're gonna yank him. I'm not gonna do this. I'm just going to do this because it was better value, dollar wise, juice wise, and they just leave him out there. You look at his stats; he's 5 1/3, 5 2/3, 5, 5, 5. They'll leave him in for 5.
He's given up.
And easiest thing in the world yesterday, over 3.5 earned runs. Boom, dang, pow, pow. And he gave up 5.
One angle from the prop market when he's pitching, you look at the other team's over and under first 5 innings team total.
Yep.
You're going to win 75% of the time.
That's a good angle too. That's a good angle too. So give me what was your free play today in the MLB? Did you give me something? I forgot.
I put one up there on the
I'm trying to find it.
On the
the A's and the Cubs
video. Yeah, we're gonna go under 7.5. And now listen. Yeah, see what I just tell you.
Son of a bitch, about the over.
Swallow the pill on a contrarian play. Why is the line? Odds makers are telling you everything. You have to handicap the freaking line, folks. You're betting numbers. You're not betting games. So here's the thing. You have a over 7 ERA pitcher with 1 start who got lit up like a Christmas tree at Rockefeller Plaza, and you got James Talion on the hill with a 6.66 ERA. Now, bear in mind, the Cubs against left-handed pitching are batting 173 as a team their last 10 games.
Yeah.
The wind's blowing in 10-15 at Wrigley.
Which is why I thought going over was contrarian.
Yeah, it's contrarian. We're
to
going
go over, I thought.
No, over.
Because the wind's blowing in.
Yeah, but you have a 6 and a 7 ERA pitcher.
Yeah, I guess
automatic, you're going over. They're going to have 5 and runs combined in the first 4 innings. You know,
that even money.
All we do is one bullpen to step on their PP, and then you got to over easy. I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under. Now, one game I will play the over on is Miami and Washington. I like that over.
Washington. I left that game alone.
Yeah.
I don't like Mikolos. He's burned me.
8.28 ERA.
At home.
That $8 can even get you a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
That's rough.
And plus, we all know Washington can light it up against anybody, anywhere, anytime. The other one I like too, and I will tell you that I like Boston today against Baltimore. Baltimore can put up a lot of runs, but against left-handed pitchings, they suck. They're 192 as a team their last 10. And then, of course, Boston's getting Boz. They're hitting right-handers at 285 their last 10. I like Boston in that game. Sure. If it stays under 140, I'd put a little lean on it.
I think Boston's due for a little bit of a run here.
Yeah.
But
their offense has started to get better.
Starting to get a little bit better, but this kid early, I stayed away from this game. Just I still not 100% believer in the Red Sox.
He's a decent pitcher, man.
Yeah.
He got under a 3 ERA.
Yep. I owe lunch, Lenny. All right. I owe lunch. Oh, you did call Kansas City yesterday. You did. He did. He tried to tell me Kansas City. And I'm like, no, I just couldn't see it. And you're right. It's Mondays.
I'm telling you, I did a video last week on a Kansas City game. I won it. We faded them on something. But I went down when Garrett Cole was pitching for the Yankees and Noah Camp was on the hill for Kansas City. I wanted to see those two go at it. I'm not kidding you. I've seen 150 baseball games live in my lifetime, at least, probably more. I can't recall seeing an offense that bad for Kansas. I can't recall ever seeing one that bad. Now, obviously, Cole, he deals. He's a stud, and he's still coming off injury, but he looked made them look like ass clowns.
Yeah.
They just, outside of Witt Jr. right here.
Yeah.
We got nothing. Salvi is not 100% right now. I'm just telling you. Kansas City.
Hard.
What's my saying? Can't get laid in a monkey whore house. Fistful of bananas on offense.
That's. I feel like the Tigers and the Royals are in the same cruise.
Yeah. Oh, we're bringing up the rear. I mean, you guys, as I stated in my video yesterday, I brought your name up in my video yesterday.
Oh, God.
I said for Lenny, I go, Detroit's having a race with Kansas City to see who sucks worst on offense. And then I do the video. Then I look like the ass clown because between the two of them, they put up 19 runs both on the road yesterday.
Let's just say it. Listen, and I kept getting Griffin Murphy tried to tell me yesterday on the show that he liked the Tigers. He liked the Tigers. I'm like, I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. No. It's just real simple for me. I'm just gonna fade the Tigers and the Royals every day.
And usually on these Mondays, the other thing too is you do the zigzag.
Yeah.
Because whoever got upset on Monday is going to beat the shit out of them on Tuesday.
Right.
If it's not a one-off game. And I think Tampa.
I think the Reds. I mean, I'm just saying. I told everybody yesterday that if by chance in my video, I was like, listen, I like Tampa. I like the Reds, right? I'm going to like them in this series, no matter what happens, depending on some things. I might be on money line or run line or a different bet, but I'm going to like them all this series. And so I went right back at it today. I am not even going to lie. Tampa Bay and the Reds. I don't care if you want to go run line, money line, you Pikachu.
Yeah.
Parlay, triple down, no, listen, you might bet like a rose bush at your grandma's front yard. Don't bet the whole yard, just the rose bush. She'll probably be more pissed about that, to be honest with you. He says the Reds shelled the Royals today for Chase Book. Yeah.
I would bet the Reds. I didn't put them out again, but we got a 3-pack in Major League Baseball, but they're 3 and 2 unit plays.
Okay.
They have value. I don't, as I just told you, I practice what I preach. You don't shove all your chips in the month of June very often. And you just keep it 3 and 2 unit plays and just cherry pick, get your best bets in there, build it up. We took a little step back last week in baseball. We've been hotter than a donut grease here lately, but we took a step back. We'll recover. We're going to do it the right way. And we find one, we'll hit them. But, you got to find that sweet spot, and it's very hard to find them in the month of June. But, I don't see Kansas City going back to back. When's the last time Kansas City had a back-to-back win on the road? Have they had one all year?
The Tigers have 9 wins on the road all year. So I don't know when any of them were back-to-back. So,
you had 4 wins out of your last 25 going to that game yesterday, dude.
Hey, look, you're just as bad. You got 8 wins on the road.
I'm not.
Yeah, right. I don't know when either one of us have had. I'm telling you, it's bad. It's bad for us folks out here. So, but that's okay. We'll be all right.
You might want to look for this month too. You might want to look for teams like Tampa, Atlanta, a couple of these others that have been hot. They're going to regress a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I think the Dodgers step up this month. I've seen their series and stuff laid out. They got beat last night, but I mean, again, it's a Monday. It's a Monday,
so you got to throw everything out the window.
Yeah, you throw everything. On Monday, you start betting every ugly dog. You're going to go 65%, and the ones you lose,
we'll see how that works out next Monday. We'll see what's the
okay.
matchup.
I'm going to track it and bring it up on the show next week.
Hey, we'll talk. I was just going to say that's a great point for next Tuesday. Tell them what you got going on there today. You got a 3-pack.
I got a 3-pack in Major League Baseball. We got a 2-pack in the WNBA. Got our asses kicked last night on Phoenix. We were 6-2 our last 8 in the WNBA and had a 6-unit play on them. And they got it. It was a bad call. 111-77 at home, catching 3.5. I know a couple other guys liked them too. But hey, it lost. We'll rebound today with a 3 and 2 unit play. two-pack in Major League Baseball. In the prop market, we have a pitcher prop and a Nerfie. And I know you love you some Nerfies, Lenny.
Yep, absolutely.
And then we have a 4-unit best bet in the NHL game, best angle to bet it tonight. And then again, be looking this weekend, UFL playoffs, PGA will start on Thursday. The PGA top 10 video, I'll get back in your good graces. You're 8-4 on the year with those. So it's for free, I might add.
Right.
So we'll get back in your good graces. We'll spread it around a little bit there. And then, of course, NASCAR upcoming on Sunday. Both my NASCAR picks, we hit, 6 out of our last 8 cards. Both my guys got wrecked out this week.
Ouch.
It happens. It's volatility.
Right.
You know, they got wrecked. You know, damn it. And both of them were winning the bet. Then the head-to-head, they both got wiped out. So, and especially Kyle Larson on the last freaking lap. Dude, oh, man. But nonetheless, NASCAR on the weekend.
Boom. Love it. Don't forget about that free $60 account. If you're brand new to Doc Sports, use that free 60 on Tony's premium plays. Everything he just mentioned, stuff like that, you can jump on board. Day pass, week pass, season pass. You do you, Pikachu. Free $60 account, DocSports.com/free60. Just click the link in the description of the video. It'll take you right to it. We'll be back tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. Tomorrow will be me and Nick Menken. Raphael's still on the mend, but he'll be back soon enough. Good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you on the next one.